There's a part of my past that still follows me like a shadow. Not because I'm that man anymore, but because some people refuse to update their memory of me. My last video was about the impulse control and how my reactions used to get me in trouble, how I had to learn to control myself and grow up. But there's another layer to that story, a darker one, a part that still haunts me even though I've changed. Because when you've had a past where you reacted off impulse, people don't remember the context. They don't remember who started it. They don't even remember the disrespect, not even the pressure. They only remember the aftermath. And sometimes the aftermath makes them look at you like you're something you're not. Let me be honest about something men rarely admit. Back then, when I reacted, I felt a rush, a surge, a release. Not pride, adrenaline. Not joy, relief. It wasn't about hurting someone. It was about finally letting out everything I've been holding in. The frustration, the embarrassment, the years of being picked at, the years of being underestimated, years of being quiet. When you're the quiet one, people assume you're harmless. They assume you won't react, and you'll just take it. So when I finally snapped, which was often sometimes, it shocked people. It scared people. And even though I never went looking for trouble, the moment I reacted, the story changed. Suddenly, I wasn't the person who got poked first. I wasn't the one who tried to walk away and stayed quiet. I was the one who went too far. And that label stuck to me like glue. There was a moment, one that still sits heavy on my chest, where things escalated in a way I didn't expect. I'm not going into details because that's not the point, but the aftermath, the looks on people's faces, the silence in the room, the way the energy shifted, that's what I remember. People weren't looking at the situation anymore. They were looking at me, not with respect, not with understanding, with fear, with confusion, with disbelief. And that's when I realized something painful. You can defend yourself and still be seen as the villain. You can be provoked and still be blamed. You can be pushed and still be judged for how you reacted, especially if it's in guerrilla fashion. And once people see you in that light, it's hard for them to unsee it. There was a girl I liked back then, someone I thought understood me, someone I thought saw the real me, the quiet one, the strong one, the one who didn't bother anybody. But after that moment, she pulled back. She stopped calling. She stopped texting. And one day, she said something that hit me harder than anything else. I don't know who you are anymore. That line stuck with me because she wasn't talking about the situation. She was talking about the version of me she saw in that moment. She didn't see the man who got picked on and who tried to stay out of trouble. She didn't see the man who walked away many times before he finally reacted. She saw the aftermath, and the aftermath scared her. It wasn't just her. A couple of my boys backed away too, not because they thought I was evil, but because they didn't know how to process what they saw. If you're in the streets doing things that I won't mention here, but when you are quiet, people build an image of you in their head. Calm, stoic, unbothered. But when that calm person finally reacts, it shakes people. It makes them question everything they thought they knew about you. And instead of asking what pushed you there or what you were dealing with, instead of asking why you reacted, they distance themselves. They protect themselves. They rewrite the story in their head. And suddenly, you're not the quiet one anymore. You're the dangerous one, the unpredictable one, the monster. Fast forward to my matured status. Let's say I post a picture on social media. I get love, I get support, I get positivity. But there's always that one person, that one comment that tries to drag my past into the present. I remember when you used to this. Weren't you the one who did that? You were always fighting back then. And the moment they say it, the comment section turns into a courtroom. People start laughing. People start reminiscing. People start bringing up stories I've outgrown. And I sit there thinking, why is my worst moment more memorable than my growth? Why is my past more entertaining than my progress? Why do people cling to the version of me that no longer exists? Here's the truth men don't talk about. People don't remember who you were. They remember who you were at your lowest. They remember the moment you lost control and how you reacted. They remember the moment you snapped. They don't remember the years you stayed quiet and didn't mess with people. They definitely don't remember the times you walked away or the times you held it together. They don't remember the times you tried to be better. They only remember the moment that scared them. And once people see you through that lens, they try to keep you there. Not because they hate you, but because your growth forces them to confront their own lack of growth. At the end of the day, I've changed. I've grown. I've matured. I've learned to control myself. I've learned to breathe. I've learned to walk away. I've learned to think before I react. I've learned that real strength isn't in your hands or other weapons. It's in your discipline. But some people don't care about that. Some people don't want to see the man you've become. They want to keep you trapped in the story they tell about you, because your growth threatens their comfort. Your discipline exposes their chaos. Your maturity exposes their immaturity. And instead of rising with you, they try to pull you back down with your past. Fellas, hear me clearly. Your past doesn't define you, but it will follow you if you don't outgrow it mentally. People will try to remind you of who you used to be. People will try to drag you back into old stories. People will try to reduce you to your worst moment. But you don't have to participate. You don't have to defend or explain yourself. You don't have to prove anything. Your growth and discipline is your proof. Your calm and maturity is your proof. And the people who can't see that, they're not meant to walk with the man you've become. So here's the truth, straight no chaser. You are not the monster people made you out to be. You are not the mistakes you made. You are not the reactions you regret, and not the version of yourself that existed before you learned control. You are the man who grew. You are the man who learned and changed. And the people who still see you as your past, that's their limitation, not yours. Keep growing. Keep evolving. Keep controlling your impulses. Keep choosing peace. Because the world doesn't need more men who react. The world needs more men who can rise above who they used to be. Am I saying we have to choose to be weak? Heck no. If we have to defend ourselves, that's a whole different situation. The difference with me nowadays is I'll try my best to walk away or ignore. To some, it will make a man feel weak, but the control is worth it and helps you see another free day.